G'day guys, my name's Dave and welcome to another Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you a nice and easy fingerstyle arrangement of Stay by the Kid LAROI and Justin Bieber, which is a lot of fun to play. A big thanks to Lava Music for sponsoring this video, and in this lesson, I'm playing their Lava Me 2 carbon fiber guitar with inbuilt effects. Now I have this guitar by my bedside and I play it just before bed most nights because it's really compact, and the thing I really love about it is the inbuilt effects. So inbuilt reverb, chorus, and delay. And you don't need to plug in the guitar in order for those effects to work. They just come straight out of the guitar, and you'll hear that within this lesson. If you want to find out more about it, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But for the basics, you'll need a guitar in standard tuning, a capo on the 1st fret. If you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitar0tohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Or if you want to improve in your guitar in general, then sign up to GZ2H Premium, which is my complete step-by-step guitar course. Let's jump into the lesson. Okay, so let's start with our finger picking basics. Now your thumb will take care of the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings, and your index, middle, and ring finger will take care of the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings respectively. Ideally, they shouldn't pluck any other strings other than the ones they've been assigned to. So let's start with the intro, and it's really nice and easy. There's just one line of tab here, 4 bars of music. So we're going to start with an F add 9 shape. So basically, it's an easy F chord like this, but we also take our pinky finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Now you're going to actually start with your index finger lifted though, because we're going to need to hammer this into place. So for our first little section, we'll pluck the bass note, which is the 4th string, then the 2nd string, but hammer our index finger into place, and then the 1st string. Hold that out for a little bit, and then we'll end by plucking the 2nd string by itself. And then this is where we're going to transition to our next chord. But for the first section, then you'll just shift your ring finger all the way up to the 3rd fret of the 6th string. This is just an easy G chord shape. We're going to pinch the 6th, 3rd, and 2nd strings together. And then you're going to pluck the open 2nd string and hammer your index finger onto the 1st fret. And then hold that out for a little bit and end with the open 3rd string. So the 2nd section. And the bar in total. Next, we're going to go to A minor 7 chord shape. So it's the same as an A minor, but your pinky finger will go on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Now, you'll also keep your index finger lifted because we'll hammer this into place in a second, a similar way to the F. So we're going to pluck the bass note, which is the 5th string, then the open 2nd string, hammer on our index finger, and then the 1st string. Hold that out for a little bit, then end on the 2nd string one more time, and that section in total. Then we're going to go to an E minor shape. So just shift your middle and ring finger up to the 2nd frets of the 5th and 4th string. Pinch the open 6th, 3rd, and 2nd strings together. Then pluck the open 2nd string and hammer your index finger into the 1st fret. And then hit the open 3rd string, and then you're going to lift your middle and ring fingers and hammer your middle finger onto the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and that will take us back to our F shape. So the final section and the bar in total. And the 3rd and 4th bar are identical to the 1st and 2nd bar. So in total, the intro just sounds like this. Alright, next we move on to the chorus, and again there's just one line of tab here, 4 bars of music. So we're going to start with our F add 9 shape, and again have your index finger lifted. Now we're going to start with the pinch here, so the 4th and 2nd strings together, and you'll hammer your index finger into place there. And then the 3rd string and 1st string, and then hold that out for a little bit, and then we'll pluck the 2nd string, and at this point you can lift your other fingers, keep your index finger where it is, and then you'll pluck the open 3rd string. So this is where you'll start to transition to your next chord, which is the G. and this first section in total. And then we go to our G chord shape, so just that ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. Pinch the 6th and 2nd strings, and then 3rd string, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd again, but hammer on your index finger onto the 1st fret, and then pluck it one more time. So in total for this G section, and in total for this bar. And then for the next bar, we're going to go to our A minor 7 shape that we had. Again, we're going to pinch the open 5th and 2nd strings together and hammer on our index finger into place. And then 3rd string, 1st string, then 2nd, and then open 3rd. So this is where you lift your middle and ring finger and transition to the E minor. So 2nd string, open 3rd, and then we get to our E minor. So that first section. So then we go to our E minor, pinch the 6th and 2nd strings together, and then 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, and hammer on your index finger into place, and then pluck it one more time. So the E minor section, and the bar in total. Now the 3rd bar is identical to the 1st bar, so nothing new to learn there. And the final bar, we're going to start off the same way as the 2nd bar, so the A minor 7. But then for the E minor, we're just going to pinch the open 6th and open 2nd strings, but hammer on your index finger onto the 1st fret, and then slide that up to the 3rd fret. So, and then with your middle finger, go up to the 7th fret relative to the capo of the 1st string, and then 8th fret of the 2nd string. So the E minor section in total. And the final bar. And that's it for the chorus, which sounds like this in total. Alright, next we get to verse number 1, and there's just one line of tab here again. We're going to start with an F major 7 chord shape, but then we'll actually add our pinky finger onto the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So for this F shape, we'll go 4th string, 3rd, 1st, 4th, 2nd, and then hold that out for a little bit, and then go 4th and 2nd again. So 1 E yenda, 2 E yenda. And then from here, we'll go to a G shape. So leave your pinky finger where it is. Your ring finger will go up to the 3rd fret of the 6th string. Then we're going to pluck the bass note, so the 6th string, 2nd, 4th, and then your index finger will go down to the 1st fret of the 2nd. Pinky finger back down onto the 3rd fret of the 2nd. Then bass note, and then 2nd string again. So all in total. And the bar in total. Then we'll go to an A sus4. So it's just the same as an A minor, but your pinky finger will be on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. We're going to start by pinching the 5th and 3rd strings together, and then the 4th string, and then the 1st bass note, and then 2nd, hold out for a little bit, and then bass note and 2nd string. So in total for the A sus4. And then at this point, we'll shift to an E minor 7. So your middle and ring finger will just go up one string to the 5th and 4th strings. We'll go bass note, so the open 6th string, 2nd, 4th, then with your index finger go down to the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Pinky comes back onto the 3rd fret, open 6th string, and back to the 2nd string. So the 2nd section, and the bar in total. Now for the third bar, it's almost the same as the first bar with the exception of the first two plucks. So with our F chord shape, we'll start by pinching the fourth and third strings together and the fourth string by itself, and then the rest of it is exactly the same as the first bar. So first string, fourth, second, then fourth and second. So this bar in total. Then for the final bar, we'll go to an A minor 7 chord shape. So same as an A minor, lift your ring finger and your pinky finger will come onto the third fret of the first string. We'll pinch the fifth, third, second and first strings all together. Lift your pinky finger, hit the open first string, then bass note, and then put your pinky finger back down and pluck the top 3 strings. Then lift it and pluck the open first string. So the first section of this bar. Then put your middle finger on the second fret of the third string. We're going to pinch the open 6th, 3rd and 2nd strings and slide this shape up 2 frets. So from 1 and 2 to 3 and 4. So once we're up at 3 and 4, pluck the 3rd and 2nd strings again and hammer on your pinky finger onto the 5th fret of the 2nd string. So, and then lift your pinky finger, pluck these 2 strings again and slide them back down to 1st and 2nd. And then pluck them one more time. So this section, and the bar in total. And in total for verse number 1. Next we get to pre-chorus number 1, and again there's just one line of tab here. So we're going to start with an F major 7 chord shape, nice and simple. So remember with the F major 7 you keep that first string open. We're going to start with a pinch of the 2nd and 4th strings together. Then we have 2 sets of 2 notes here. So we're going to start with the 4th and 3rd, and then 4th and 1st. So the F major 7 in total. And then we're going to go to our lazy G chord. We're going to go bass note and then 2 sets of 2 notes. 4th and 3rd and 4th and 2nd. So then A minor chord, pinch the 5th and 2nd strings, then 4th and 3rd and 4th and 1st. So the A minor. And then we're going to go to an E minor, go bass note, 4th and 3rd and then 4th and 2nd. So the second bar in total. The third bar is identical to the first bar, and then for the final bar, it's the same as the final bar that we had in verse number 1. So we've already learnt that. So pre-chorus 1 in total. So after pre-chorus number 1, we get to the chorus. So we've already learnt that. But for this chorus, we're going to be playing that line of tab through twice, not just once. Next, we get to verse 2, which is Justin Bieber's verse. And there's a lot of cool melodies here that translate really well on the guitar. So for the first line of tab, we'll start off with our F major 7. Now we have 8 plucks here at 16th notes. So we have 4th, 3rd, 1st, 4th, 1st, 4th, 2nd, and 3rd string. So we don't need to change anything with our fretting hand, it's just all picking here. Then we'll quickly shift to our G chord like this. So pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string and ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. We'll start by pinching the 6th and 2nd strings, then the 4th and 2nd, hold that out for a little bit, then go 6th, 4th, 2nd and 3rd. So the G, and the bar in total. Then we'll go to our A minor, pluck the 5th, third, first, fifth, first, fifth, second, and third. So 8 notes there. Then we go to an E minor 7, so middle and ring finger on the 2nd frets of the 5th and 4th string, and pinky just on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. We're going to pinch the 6th and 2nd strings, 4th, then 2nd string, back to the 6th string, then pluck the 1st fret of the 2nd string and hammer on your pinky finger onto the 3rd fret. And then lift it and pluck that 1st fret of the 2nd string one more time. So this E minor section, and the bar in total. Now the 3rd and 4th bar are just identical to the 1st and 2nd bar, so nothing new to learn there. And in total for the first line of tab, now we get to the second line of tab, and this is probably my favorite part of the song. So we're going to take our middle finger, put on the 8th fret relative to the capo on the 5th string, and you'll have your ring finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string here relative to the capo, and also your index finger on the 7th fret of the 1st string. You're going to pluck 5th, 2nd, 1st, and then with your pinky finger go onto the 8th fret of the 1st string. So, and this shape is basically the same as like a C add 9, but just up at 8th frets relative to the capo. So the next 4 plucks will be 5th, 2nd, 5th, and then open 3rd. And that gives you a chance to shift back down to our G chord shape like this. So the F sus2 shape. So we get into our G position. We're going to pinch the 6th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. Then 4th, 2nd, 6th, 2nd, 4th, and 1st. So that section. And the bar in total. For our next bar, we get to our A7 sus2. So play an A minor 7 chord shape and then take your pinky finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. You're going to keep your index finger here on the 1st fret of the 2nd string though, because we'll need that as we pull on and off. So we'll start with our bass note, which is the 5th string, and then the 2nd string, and then we're going to pinch the 4th and 2nd together and pull off your pinky finger onto the 1st fret. Now, when you pull off, you should ideally pull in a downward motion with your finger, so that will almost emulate a plucking motion. Now, if you just lift your pinky finger, it won't really create a pull-off sound. The note will kind of just die out. So you need to apply pressure into the fretboard and then down, like that. So after that pinch and pull off, we're going to pinch the 5th and 2nd strings, then pluck that 2nd string one more time, and then pinch the 4th and 2nd strings and do another pull off. So the first 2 groups of 4 notes there. The first group, and then the second group. Then we're going to move to an E minor 7 chord shape. So keep your middle finger where it is, pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and index finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. We're going to start by pinching the 6th and 2nd strings, then the 4th, then the 1st, open 6th, so those 4 plucks. Then at this point you'll lift your pinky finger and lift your index finger. You're going to pluck the open 2nd string, 4th, and then with your free index finger go onto the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So the E minor 7 section. And the bar in total. Next, we're going to play our F major 7 chord shape, but put that pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So you're going to pluck 4th, 3rd, 1st, and 2nd. Then 4th, lift your pinky finger, 2nd string, 1st, and pinky back down on 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So. Then ring finger goes up to the 3rd fret of the 6th string. So we're in a G shape now. Pluck that, then first fret of the second string, open first string, and third fret of the second string with your pinky. You do that twice. And the bar in total. Then for the final bar, we go to an A minor. You're gonna hit the bass note and then the third string by itself and hold that out for a little bit. Then second string, pluck the third fret of the second string, pull it off to first. So. And then for the final section, you'll pinch the sixth and first frets of the second string. And you're going to hammer on and pull off with your ring finger onto the third fret here of the second string. So a quick hammer on and pull off, and then pull off again to the open second string. And again, with your pull-offs, pull in a downward motion and you'll get that pull-off sound. Otherwise, if you just lift your finger, nothing will sort of ring out. Then with our ring finger, go up to the 7th fret of the first string, pluck that and pull off to 5th, and then end on the 8th fret of the second string. So this section in total. And the bar in total. And the second line of tab in total. And verse 2 in total. So after verse 2, we have pre-chorus 2, which is the same as pre-chorus 1. And then we have another chorus, which is the same as the previous chorus. And then finally the outro, which is exactly the same as the intro. And those are all the parts that you need to learn for this fun and easy fingerstyle arrangement. So now I'll be doing a full playthrough of the arrangement. Feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice, play along to, and see how you go. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this lesson, then I know you'll absolutely love these other lessons too. So hit the link here. Or if you want to grab a copy of my free guitar ebook, then head over to guitarzerotohero.com or click the link here. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.